This is quiet down.
Everyone turn down. This is Sean. He's the I guess official role building manager.
Yeah, building manager.
Yeah,
he's been working hard. Building guy.
So
he's been one of the guys at Viatech.
He's one of our liaisons.
Thank you.
Who's,
Are you liaison? Hey, have there been any other Viatech employees on the air so far?
no, we haven't got Robbie in here either.
No Robbie, no Dan.
We'll have
They
to do
keep
that
trying
today.
to avoid it. I'm like, hey, come in, and they're like, yeah, sure.
We got the minister.
We'll get around to it.
We got the minister for technology in here. So
we're here now. We're here now. That's all that matters.
Yeah. So you're here on. So first of all, if you enjoy the new space, the bigger room, the huger tech setup, and all of the other benefits for us, give a big thanks to Sean and to Viatech.
Thank you.
Sean. They're not sure how to pronounce your name.
The first, S-E-A-N. There you go.
All right. Cool.
Yes,
There we go.
All right, so I'm gonna get everybody to say this with me. There's a little tradition we have at Desert Bus.
As is tradition.
As it is tradition.
Oh, we're getting so cult-like, you guys.
Yeah, I know.
Getting cult-like? You should have seen it earlier when it was actually in unison. That was creepy.
Well, that's the thing.
Amazing.
When we had the Minister of Advanced Technology in here, the chat was like, take him to the store, and I was like, so we have to do something to take you to the store, and then everybody at the same time says, as is tradition. I'm like, oh, this sounds
All the
bad.
chat said it.
Yeah, the chat said
that
it
is
too.
a
It
hot
was
Deadpool.
awful.
All of us together.
So we're gonna. This is a thing.
You try to. I don't know how well you can see it, but you're watching there, and
Okay.
you're trying not to laugh. Oh.
Trying not to laugh.
I missed this video.
Just composure.
It's like a wacky inflatable arm man.
Yeah.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
Very nice. Well done.
Wow, that was quite a trip.
The people that we've tried that on this year, because last year was like a bigger thing. This year we tried it on Tara, our media manager, and she was like, she didn't laugh, but as soon as she saw it happen, she was like, oh dear, and just sort of like serioused up. The two MLAs, I've never seen two more stone-faced, humorless men than during the 30 seconds that was playing. Afterwards, they were all smiles. We were joking while we were doing the auction with them. But during that time, it was like, you guys are in Parliament is in session, and you are having none of it. It was amazing.
Well, I hope they enjoyed it.
I don't know if they did.
They
Really?
did. Well, they're on the poster whether they like it or not. So.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Well, I really like my driver's name. That's quite a good name.
Frodo.
Frodo.
Yeah.
Are we driving through Mordor right now?
Yeah, Bill's mom named it Frodo because she crashed near the end of her shift. But hey, Frodo's still going.
There we go.
Frodo's still going.
There we go.
If you're going on a journey, Frodo seemed like the right guy to go with.
Yeah, he'll get you there safe.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately unable to. MLAs, members of the Legislative Assembly. Local. They are elected officials. I've gotten the 1 point I am able to get during my shift. I am not able to get another point because it's 8 hours. So.
Did you really do 7 bus stops?
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
I've been grinding those.
I haven't even seen a bus stop yet. What actually happens at a bus stop?
So there's five.
Every bus stop.
There's 5 bus stops in each 8-hour crossing.
Okay.
And when you get to a bus stop, you can pull over and brake, and you gotta you don't have a lot of time when you see it come over the horizon. You gotta pull over, hit the brakes really hard, come to a complete stop, and then you can finally press the C button. And the only thing the C button does is you see the door handle there.
Oh yeah.
You can open and close the door. The handle moves. So to have a bus stop register, and the thing is, you can actually stop the bus in the middle of the road, and then
And they'll
start,
still get on.
and then start it going again. But the door will only open if you're at the bus stop.
Okay.
So you gotta stop, open the door, close the door, and then drive away again before the bus overheats and you fail. So
it can actually overheat.
yeah, the bus, if you like grind into the side, the bus will just crash and then you get towed back. So I've gotten 7 bus stops. I almost got 8, but I had angered the device and was in low gear mode and nearly freaked out and crashed. So I stopped near one, but I wasn't able to open the door. So
Yeah,
But pretty
what was
happy.
that? What device? Which device are you referring to?
The device.
the device, which I've encountered 3 times over my shift.
It's been a while.
and has been-
Let's make it a
like
4.
hours.
It's been a while.
Let's make it a 4th.
All right,
Engineering.
let's activate the device.
Spin the wheel.
And
Lefty.
Oh, I finally got one that's
All
a
right.
pain.
All right, you gonna give me a count in or just sort of?
3,
All right,
2, 1.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be good.
Yeah, you guys have figured it out by now.
Ooh,
We need to program this so we can stack
that is weird
the
though.
Vex on top of each other.
Oh, that feels weird.
Lefty and Veer.
So, Sean, what we've done here is we have a fan built us an Arduino device that interrupts between the controller and the Sega CD. So all it can do is change control inputs. It can't actually affect the game in any way.
This is the V1, I believe.
And so what Lefty does is it transposes the positions of left and right on the D-pad and A and C on the buttons. So now instead of holding down A for the accelerator and steering, I'm now holding down left and steering with A and C, which is surprisingly irritating.
It starts to hurt your
See
thumb.
that?
Yeah, well, Jared was telling me that because the D-pad is springier, holding the D-pad down actually takes more pressure, and your thumb actually has to move more than you're expecting with going back and forth with A and C all the time. So
Right.
it's subtle. It's a subtle change, but I can still honk the horn.
So how long have you been driving now? Is it almost?
I've
Almost
been
10
going
hours?
for 10 and a half hours, so I've got another hour and 25 minutes left to go.
So you're driving standard controls the whole way up until now?
Standard controls, except for I hit low gear twice and
Auto honk.
auto honk once. So
Just mashes the horn.
I've done well as far as the device is concerned.
Cool. Right on.
So we'll see how long they make me do this.
Forever.
Yeah. Oh, who's this thirsty fellow in the chat room?
It's he's already gone.
Oh,
He's done.
it's been.
Ban.
What a silly thing to say.
I enjoyed our brief relationship.
Sean, the chat seems generally approving of you because you seem a lot more interested in digital.
I just read that. That's awesome.
No, the suits were fine. They were good.
They had to hide their interest. They had to keep up.
Well,
their
they didn't
persona.
know they were here for a video game launch and then got sort of dragged into it. Although their social media handlers did say that they got more tweets and Facebook buzz following that than they've ever gotten for anything else.
Nice.
You can probably thank the viewers for that.
Oh yeah, that's all.
Well, thank you,
that's
viewers.
all
Thank you.
Chat.
They made the poster. I don't know if you saw.
Oh, holy cow!
They're right
They're
there.
dancing.
On their boat.
On the boat.
We hit the random dance party button, and Greg in the light gray suit started immediately dancing. But I don't actually recall the Minister of Technology's name. Mike then was like, no, and grabbed Greg, and they started doing like a prom waltz, and it was amazing. I was unexpected. I was down.
The Lombard says they were fine, but they seemed sort of politely confused about it all. I would say that was accurate.
That's fair.
an accurate
There we go.
story.
There's not a good dance out of
But
them.
they just decided to auction off a 7-day houseboat vacation. That's pretty awesome.
I made
That
Tally
is
get
awesome.
the contact
So
information
random.
for their handlers too.
That's good.
I was like, don't rely on a minister to do this. He's a busy guy.
Hey, look, we're at dusk.
There it is.
Oh, finally. I was wondering.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah,
So
up until
Progress.
now, I had only seen daytime and nighttime.
There are.
Yeah.
So there is a
That-
different time.
So here's a
This is- yeah.
fun fact we discovered about the game because we've played this game more than anyone, including the people who made it.
Way more.
So it starts with daytime. And it's day through the whole first 8 hours, and then at this point during the second 8 hours, it goes to dusk, and then during the third leg, I believe, it goes to nighttime, and then it will eventually go to dawn, and then nighttime again. And you never see there's a bug in that it goes it goes nighttime, dawn, and you never see daylight again.
Yeah, big delegate flips.
This is the best it gets from here out. So you can always tell when someone's crashed the bus because you come in and it's like, why is it daytime?
Yeah.
Who crashed the bus?
Shouldn't be this light out.
Yeah. At nighttime, it's completely black. The only things you can see through the windshield is the yellow lines and the circles of the headlights.
Right.
And it's even more dull than this.
I really want to know if you can do the bus stops at night.
I don't know how we would test
Because
that.
you don't. I don't know. Yeah. Well, you could. You'd have to probably just emulate it.
Yeah.
Right. But you would have to do the bus stops based on timing.
Yeah.
Because you don't. I don't think they're actually. They're not actually in the graphics of the night. Right. Like
They might be. Who knows?
Maybe.
Well, you can't see them.
But they can't see
You'd,
it. So.
you'd think that the light would reflect off the bus stop sign, but
That is far too advanced.
That's in the DLC for next
More
year.
importantly,
Yeah.
Graham, you'd think that there'd be people
I'll
on the
stop at
bus
night
if you'd
pack.
stop 7 times.
yeah, you'd think so.
And
I
that
keep
bus looks
stopping,
empty.
but as you can see in the rearview mirror,
Yeah.
Sean, there's no one. There's no one on this
It would
bus.
just be full of
Yeah.
old people with their
Sort of depressing, eh?
Yeah, super depressing.
It's a very lonely road, and even when you're picking people up, you're really not picking anybody up.
Yeah.
Or letting them
one's-
off.
No one's getting aboard.
No, like Hotel California, you can check in, but you can never leave.
Never
You
leave
can't
the
check in
bus.
though. There's no one here.
You can't check in. You're just
there.
You're there, and you can never leave. Hey, I want to remind the viewers that for the next 21 minutes and 32 seconds, if you donate a multiple of $7.20, you'll be entered to win this amazing prize pack. Hey, Skull. Psh, 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 psh. They get so interested over there. It's got
man.
all 5 Cons of Tarkir intro packs, a Cons of Tarkir fat pack, some Cons postcards for added fun times, a Speed vs. Cunning dual deck, a 2015 core set starter deck, and the Jeskai Ascendancy playmat from Ultra Pro. And added bonus, a loading ready run special custom Desert Bus D6 that someone made for us, one of the crafters. And all of this can be yours after you're entered into a random draw if you donate $7.20.
It should be noted, Graham. I think earlier you said you get 4 N15 booster packs.
Did it not say that?
That's not what you get.
Oh.
It is a variety. I don't know what's in here.
Oh, right.
standard play.
Right, it's
I
just
think it's
4
just-
boosters.
Yeah, it's 4 boosters, so it's probably got some arrows in there.
Right.
But,
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So somebody in the chat mentioned adding passenger DLC. God, if I could do this, I would just somehow hack the game so at a random interval it shows one flash of the creepy doll sitting in the bottom. So you'll probably miss it a bunch of times, but people will like vaguely see it.
Oh, that's actually a great question there, Zafo. Dear Dr. Sean, please tell us a little bit about Viatech and what it is that you do.
For sure, Viatech. Well, Viatech stands for the Victoria Advanced Technology Council, and what it is an organization that represents technology companies in Victoria. One of the main things we do here in the building is we have an accelerator for startup companies. So right now there's around 25 companies that are in the first 2 years of life, and we're just getting them off their feet. And that's pretty much what we do. There's a bunch of other stuff we do. Like we like hosting great events like this. Last night you probably heard a bit of our party last night. Apologies
You
for that.
crashed your party.
Well, good.
That's why
Thank you.
And every party crashed us, yeah.
Yeah, we crashed you. You crashed us. That's fair.
There was a lot of
That's fair.
crashing.
Cool.
One of the things I've described that Viatech does is encourages tech companies to have their business in Victoria.
Exactly.
Because as we've found doing our videos over the years, when your business exists on the internet, you can work from anywhere, and why not be here? Because it's beautiful here. I'm extremely biased, but Victoria's a great place to live.
For sure. And one of the wonderful things about Victoria, well, I guess sort of a downside, is we can't manufacture here. There's not large space for warehouses and stuff. So you can do small things, but like if let's say you wanted to be the next fridge guru, you can't just necessarily pump out millions of fridges in a small space. So a lot of companies are forcing to almost be technology centered, which is awesome.
They didn't crash the party, they engaged in dance-based networking.
There we go. It's all perspective.
Square.cube, there's actually 4 companies in the building that all had games coming out, and that was a launch party for 4 different games last night.
That's right. What it seemed like.
We actually had planned demolition for the building after Desert Bus. We're not sure when, but it is in the works.
that what
We need to make it better for next year.
Is that the noise we were hearing this morning? Is it going to happen now?
We
The
need
party
to
was
get
actually the start of it.
Housing. Someone wants to know how expensive it is to live in Victoria.
not cheap.
Cheaper than living in Vancouver.
Cheaper than Vancouver. That's true.
Uh,
That's the best we can say.
I actually haven't lived anywhere else my whole life, so I couldn't
Neither
really.
have I, but I hear it's cheaper.
Couldn't really.
Yeah, Tiny
Hear
Mob
that
was
one.
one of the companies that was debuting again. What were the 4 companies?
Gamehouse, Tiny Mob, Metalhead, and Codename Entertainment.
Awesome.
Wow.
What was that? The one in the far corner there, the sort of the dungeon crawling looking game.
The dungeon crawlery one was by Codename Entertainment, and I
Yeah.
believe it is called Shards of Titan.
Look neat.
It's likely available now or soon on Facebook.
Sweet. Cheaper than New York, I bet. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Lily says, true story, I hate my rent.
Yeah. Good morning. Oh, look, it's Matty.
yeah, people are saying everything's cheaper than Vancouver.
Ysurin 91. We did, and he chuckled, but he did not lose it on going to the store. But then going to the store is more effective on people who've been up all day at like 3 a.m. So. Now it's in my head.
Graham, do you know how you're going to give away your lenticular gift?
I have no idea, and I have another giveaway that I
You
didn't
have another donation
didn't even
drive
know about.
that we need to do basically right after. 'Cause you
Didn't
only
even
have
know
an hour and
about it.
16 minutes left.
What is my gift, by the way?
Boo.
It is.
There's,
Gotcha.
there's, it looks
Oh,
like
you
you
have
In
have
Victoria?
No.
Yeah, apartment's around $750 a month for rent.
It's the one that
for a
Pika has.
one-bedroom apartment.
That's not either.
Graham, I
I
heard
don't
it
know,
was so long, I
Pika might
thought you
have
said
it.
GIF.
No gift.
24K
shift total that I.
Yeah.
Thought you said GIF.
We're gonna push. We need to push that to beat Matt and Cam. I think that's a
What
given.
do you have to do to
Yeah.
beat Matt and Cam, Graham?
Hey, give her the skull can.
GIF.
Skull can. Skull can.
Or no?
Oh, it's that
Oh,
one?
it's Angel. It's Angel Graham. Focus. Focus, camera.
Focus.
Hold it a little to your.
Back up.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yes. Hello.
The side of you I've never seen, Graham.
That was last year. We had a light above me for. Was that for the Al Jazeera
Yeah.
interview? Yeah. And then so we put a halo and wings on me.
All right,
Right on.
Graham, to beat Matt and Cam, which I think we absolutely need to do.
Yeah, obviously.
27,321.
Oh, we can
We'll
get there.
beat their donations by 39 cents.
All right. Well,
Good
I've only
enough.
had. So I'm. My only disadvantage is that I've only had one live auction during my shift, and the money has not come in for that yet. So,
Fuji.
As is tradition on night shifts.
as is tradition.
As is.
There you go. There's the gift.
I still think I can. I still think I can do this. 27, you said?
20. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think you can do that.
I think we can do this.
I think so too.
We got 14 minutes left to get in your donations of $7.20
Yeah.
or multiples thereof for this fantastic Magic the Gathering beginner's
don't-
lot,
hey,
which
Thomas,
you
I
can check
honestly
out
think
really
you're just
quickly on
filming
Skullcam. You get all of this.
Hey.
That's an awesome. That's a great value. It's fantastic. Value. So get your donations of $7.20 in the next 14 minutes and 30 seconds, and then we'll just roll that into another and Graham's last donation drive. And then he still has the gift that he needs to give away somehow.
I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
So he's got to think of that.
Hmm.
And then I don't even know what happens after that. I'm scared.
Already 24K.
Yep, 24. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Is this his? Yeah.
No, Mercano, I don't believe I have.
Cap and Hat, we calculate rent by the month here.
Yeah, I discovered places. Some places don't, and that's
They do it
weird.
by the week.
Weird.
What?
Yeah. That's really weird, but
I'm gonna go sleep, so I'm
Uh,
awake for the. for the-
Lombard,
okay.
Yep.
are you
Good
not
idea.
aware of how Ashley won clubbing?
Uh,
Lombard says no, Ashley didn't win clubbing. That was Alex and Kate with their club vest and cake,
Those
respectively. Look,
gifts are just
look,
wonderful.
the club vest and the cake were no hate. They were amazing.
I did LRR.club.
Are you not aware of
Yeah,
how
just go-
Ashley won clubbing?
LRR.club and you'll figure out how she won it. Do you want to talk about all the cool stuff you can buy, Graham, to support Child's Play and Desert Bus?
Yeah. So there's 3 different. Can I switch back to normal control, please?
Can I interrupt real quick?
Yep.
Unfortunately, Sean's gotta go. He's
Oh
gotta
yeah,
leave
yeah.
the
That's
bus.
totally
All
fine.
right.
So I will be handing the mic back over to Jane.
All right, sounds good.
Or whoever.
Whenever you want.
I was
Awesome.
wanted to say before you go,
Wow.
once again, thank you to Sean and Viatech for this incredible location.
You're all welcome.
Yeah.
Uh, 9:30, I would say. We have something happening at 9.